Yes, that's joebiline here, and Team of the Week for January is here. Team of the Week 1 of January the 2018, and there's been a big change. Well, there's been the two changes I've noticed now. They've changed that how it lays out your screen just to make it more simple, and this makes sense because obviously with this, if you're working towards your points and your coins this way, you have to get all the silver reserves, then all the gold reserves, and the 5 gold starters, then 1 elite starter. Obviously, there's a Captain Sanchez this week. And then also to get you the 5. So to get a player of the month token, you need all of them. But before it showed you the reserves and the bench at the bottom, and then it showed you the 11. And I think a few people are still confused due to the first 2 weeks where you had to get a captain to get the point. And it changed. So now they've done it in the section, so you can easily see once you've got all of them from the previous section, the next one unlocks, and so on and so forth. But obviously here you only need 1 of them. And one other thing we've noticed straight away. Let's go over to Sanchez. Player bio. Team of the Week Captain January 1. This player will become auctionable on the 10th of January. Now, that's not just Sanchez who's on it. If we press the X, let's go to the Lingard. He's also got this marker, 10th of January. Do they all have it? Yep. And the silvers as well. Team of the Week is finally going to be tradable going forward. Let's just check an old Team of the Week player to see if their description's changed. Who am I looking for? Giovinco. Okay, no, it's just all Team of the Week players going forward. Essentially, what I can tell they've done here is they've made the Team of the Week tradable. So, well, a week later. So what this means is you still have to grind these out, doing the every 6 hours and the once a day here to get Team of the Week points or from packs. Then you can either spend Team of the Week points on these players if you want them straight away, or if you're working towards these at the top to get the Player of the Month point. Or you can spend them on the players because you want to use them. Or if you've got the coins, essentially, say you're free to play, for example, keep saving your Team of the Week points up until you've got loads. And say a player comes up, wait for them to go on the market a week later. So this is a nice format. It means, one, it protects them from people, because the idea, you could kind of tell this year, EA didn't really want people to be able to snipe their way to the Player of the Month card like last year. So you have to grind, and they wanted to put that bit of a paywall there still. But they also want it to be, because now this goes back to us being able to review a lot of Team of the Week cards and then saying if they're worth it for that price or not, their market price. What will it do to the market in terms of player prices? Are we going to see all your like gold 78 and 79s crash? Are we going to see potentially low-rated elites start to crash? I'm not sure. Maybe over time, maybe not, because it's only a few each week. We'll have to see how that goes with this being the first one. Our Braithwaite's a left mid, not a striker. I thought he might be a pace little madman. But without further ado, I think we've done enough talking now. It looks pretty interesting. Let's go open a bundle or two and see what we can get done with this. But let me know your thoughts below on this change. I think it's great. I think it's really good. I think this is the final piece of the puzzle that allow EA, because I could always tell, because you can't exchange players for points this year as well, essentially under the old form, under the last year's format, but with this year's game, you could essentially buy the players to get the points, then just sell them off straight away, and you've got the point for note. So doing it this year, obviously now means that they're still keeping you behind that grinding / pack buying paywall for the Team of the Week points to get the Player of the Month point. But you can actually go out and buy players if you want them. A week, you have to wait a week. It's like a pay. If you want them straight away, you've got to pay. If you don't want to pay real money or grinding, then you can wait a week. And I think that works well, to be honest. I think that works well. Marriott, has he got the potential to upgrade a lot? Little Peterborough superstar. Braithwaite, what's he saying? Oh, his dribbling's quite low. But, yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. Obviously, we'll have to see how these packs go. 185. Braithwaite again and Braithwaite. So we're getting 3 Braithwaites, but we know, obviously, next week we can sell them if we don't want to use them for XP, obviously, depending on what their value's like. Marriott and Izaguirre. He's a pacey man. 98 pace already, 92 dribbling. Ooh, obviously that's due to skill boost because he's got dribbling and sprint speed on the skill boost to boost him up. So what's he got there? +8 dribbling. So he's normally got 684 dribbling. But he's pretty pacey. Looks like quite a nice little cheap beast, actually. Cool, cool, cool. Let's have a look what we're on. Pack number 6, so we're halfway through. Is Recruiter again, and Braithwaite. We're going at a lot of them, man, now. Although I must say, it's they've been alright. Obviously, we're looking for those elites, because if we get an elite, it means we don't have to buy one with points. But, yeah, I'm pretty pleased with this. And we've got him again. And Enkalu. So that's another one of the starters. So every time, obviously, we pack a starter or whatever it got. We haven't got many of the silvers yet, though, have we? Well, we got like 2, maybe 3 of them. But they are the cheapest ones to buy with points. So that's all good. In the Horde, 250, Marriott and Braithwaite. 250, that's cool. What is it, like between 150 to 250 you can get? Or is it a little bit higher? 20, 215, Marriott and Craig Gordon. Okay, we're getting to the end. We've got this, and then we've got the topper, and I'm sure there's not even a player in the topper anymore. Is there? Bobo. In the topper, what is it? Just an elite point and 250 points. Okay, let's just go see how we're doing with it all, and if we actually need to buy another one or not. So we got 2 silvers, which is cool. We got all the gold reserve. No, we got all but 1 gold reserve. We need to get Wilson. We need to get Lingard, Dendong Denker, and Aki. And we need to get an elite. Okay, where are we rocking at the moment with these? We've got 13,000 of those. And we've got 2 elite points. Is it still the same in terms of you can purchase these with... Okay, all these appear to be... the gold reserves the gold starters appear to be 1 or so and so. The captain seems to be 5. We've got Dybala there for 4, Firmino for 2, Edison for 2, Lovren for 2. Cool. But obviously some of these are worth getting potentially for like future icons, because if the icons are all the same ones as console, there's players like Braithwaite, who's obviously Danish, and then we know there's like Peter Schmeichel and the Laudrup brothers, who are icons. So it could be worth picking up someone like Braithwaite for that. Edison, I may make as the keeper to pick up because he's Brazilian, and obviously it's always worthwhile having Brazilians. But yeah, let's go open another bundle just for the crack, innit? Right, let's see if we can get a bit lucky. Actually, I was leaving my free-to-play account to auto-play some campaigns while I'm playing this, and we've just conceded, so let me just take over that. Oh, it's half-time, we'll come back to that. Right, back to the pack opening. Back, concentration, fully focused, 20,200, and an elite, and it's Dybala. Ooh, yes, 86 right-wing Dybala. Now, I know a lot of people have Dybala already, well, if they got him from the weekend tournament, the Cam Team Hero card. But obviously, this is a right-wing position, and it's pretty exciting. And based on player prices, I think he might be going for a lot when we get round to it next week, when it comes tradable. Because we don't necessarily need to keep him. Let me know if you want to see a review on him. We've got him at the moment, so let me know if you want to see a review on Dybala. If some of you interest him or not. Maybe you're not, because we've got an abundance of right wings recently, and obviously there are Mbappe and Lens for people if you're into campaigns. Let me know if you want to see a review. Oh, that is a sick pack. That's a rare pack. I should say it's a sick pull. 200 and bubble. But that's the elite we were looking for. We were looking for any elite, so we'll take him. Means we don't have to spend these Team of the Week points that just keep piling up and amassing. I feel like Izquierdo and Braithwaite are the 2 reoccurrers this week. Flanagan and, yeah, Braithwaite again. Braithwaite is popping up a lot, isn't he? Alright, we've got the ball. Let me pick this up. Messi's going to skill. Messi rainbows over the Toulouse defender, and we pull one back. Okay, and Dendong Denker, that's a new one we haven't got just yet. Cool. Alright, this bundle's been productive. The word we're going to use is productive. I'm not sure if that's the right word, but it's the word that we are using. And there's Wilson we were looking for, although we could have easily purchased him with a couple points. And what we're getting here, Yatara, I think that's one that we needed as well, because we didn't actually get one in the silvers. Are you guaranteed golds? I forgot. They keep just slightly changing all these packs, so I forget. And Enkelo, and then the top has just got the ting-tings in it, isn't it? Yep. Okay, let's go get ourselves a Player of the Month point. So we need to buy Alessandra from Notts County, neighbourhood club over the river. What's his stats saying? Does he even look any good? Yeah, he doesn't look too bad actually. Doesn't look the worst. Doesn't look the worst. So that allows us to unlock 50. So we get our points back for him because we only needed the one. And then here we have already got them all. So we just claim ourselves 10k and 100 Team of the Week points. There we go. Who do we need on the starters? We need Aki. So we're going to claim ourselves Nathan Aki of Bournemouth now. Bournemouth, should I say. Who the hell calls them Bournemouth? They're Bournemouth. I don't know why I said Bournemouth. I just wanted to overpronounce it. And then we've got Messi. Right, Messi in a pack. Here we go. That's not Messi. That's Lingard, the dab merchant. Stats look pretty good though, to be fair. Dribbling's a little bit low, but stats look pretty good. Alright, that gives us 200 points and 250k. And then we're on to the elites where we got the Diabola, so we don't need to purchase any of them. And that gets us the January Player of the Month point. To be fair, we've got that. We've got, what, like 15,000 points now? 14,000, should I say, even. So we don't even necessarily need to open packs for like the next week or two to get the points if we didn't want to. But obviously I like to show you guys what's in these packs, and you guys like to see them. So that's how we're rocking with it. Rocking, rolling, moving the show in. And it'll be interesting to see what these players go for next week on the market when they get updated to be tradable. I wonder what time they'll go live, because could it be one of those where you rush and get up first and make bank like last year? When you were the first to the market, you always made bare P. We'll have to see. It's all new, but it's an interesting change, and I think it's a good one. We'll have to see what it does to the market though, because I think a lot of us were slowly starting to get used to special cards not being tradable. So we'll have to see what happens to the market. But we've also got Player of the Month for December next week. No idea who it's going to be, but we'll have to find out next week. And we've got the free tokens ready for him. Last month it was like this, and then on the date unlocked to show the options for the 1 token. So I imagine it may be like that again. I don't know though. But yep, leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new here. Let me know what you think of these Team of the Week changes. The free-to-play Road to Glory will be out tomorrow, and I'll see you all later.